mostly through external mechanisms. Imposter syndrome can be caused by biopsychosocial elements such as family environment, personality traits, new roles, societal pressures, and marginalization, thereby tying it into a broader context to social determinants of health and health inequities. So for those who don't feel they experience imposter syndrome, you play a crucial role too. By understanding these causes, you can help create environments that reduce the triggers and support those who might be struggling. Imposter syndrome can manifest as feelings of self-doubt, fraudulence, anxiety, or fear of failure. If you suffer from it, you may worry about not performing well, not having enough knowledge or experience, or what others think of you. You may discount your own intelligence, skills, natural talents. And to those who may not experience these feelings, consider how you can help others by recognizing the signs and offering support. You see, we can all work to create inclusive environments where everyone feels valued and capable, yes? When this meaning imposter syndrome happens to you or someone you know, here are 5 immediate steps you can take. Number 1, stop. Stop the noise in your head, stop the chatter, and stop it now. When this. Breathe, right? Recognize and understand your feelings for what they are. Separate your feelings from reality and try to change the way you think. Acknowledge your accomplishments. Keep a record of your accomplishments and use them as evidence of your capabilities. Celebrate your successes, both big and small, and reward yourself when you do well. Number 4, reframe your thoughts. Observe the messages that pop up in your mind and alter the internal conversation you have with yourself. And number 5, challenge negative self-talk. Practice self-compassion and embrace your unique strengths. And if after attempting these strategies the symptoms persist, seek support from trusted friends, family, colleagues, or a mentor who can help you recognize the signs and develop strategies to counteract them. So, in the broader context, social determinants of health and health inequities play a significant role in our experiences and achievements. Factors such as socioeconomic status, education, neighborhood, physical environment, employment, and social support networks, as well as access to health care, all impact our health outcomes and overall well-being. Health inequities arise from systemic disparities in these determinants, leading to unequal opportunities for different groups. As graduates, you are and have a very unique position to address these inequities. Your education empowers you to advocate for policies and practices that promote health equity. By understanding and addressing the social determinants of health, you can contribute to creating a more just and equitable society. So, here it is, graduates. My call to action for you. Know yourself, know your worth, value yourself, and value your self-worth. Whether or not you experience imposter syndrome, be vigilant about the social determinants of health and work to alleviate health inequities. Use your knowledge to support others, build inclusive environments, and promote equity in all aspects of life. As a leader of a team or organization, ensure that you engender and nurture an organization that is supportive of the varying needs of your team members. Employ Dr. Stephen Covey's fifth habit from his book titled The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And here is that fifth habit.
Weapons!
Many of you might know this, yes? Seek first to understand, yes, and then to be understood. Congratulations again, graduates, on this monumental achievement. Yes. Yes.
Molotov's over here.
I believe that the more work and teach in your communities, avail yourselves in whatever capacity you may be of service to others. I applaud you.
Ammo here.
The faculty
I'm grabbing this rifle.
and administration applaud you. I want you to applaud yourselves.
Weapons here.
Thank you.
I'm grabbing this shotgun.
Well, Dr. Critchlow took us to school this morning, didn't she? Thank you, Dr. Critchlow. I'm sure many of our graduates are thinking about how they will take action to inspire change and make a
Weapons
difference
over
in
here.
the future. You're going to hear that a lot this morning, FYI. We've invited one of our alumni to share a powerful message about resilience and the impact of this Walden University education that resonates with the spirit of our alumni network. Dr. Destry Dokes is a seasoned leader with over 30 years of experience in education and business. Currently, he serves as Executive Director of San Jacinto College's new campus in Generation Park, Texas. Prior to this role, Dr. Dokes held leadership positions at Houston Community College, including serving as the interim president and overseeing various operational departments. Dr. Dokes is passionate about fostering entrepreneurial thinking and empowering individuals to tackle challenges. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Dokes.
Wow, a special day, right? Yeah, special shoes, special smiles, special people in the audience that came to see you do what you said you were going to do for what you're going to do in the future. Yes, yes, I love it, I love it. Thank you, Dr. Neighbors. First, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the leadership of this great institution for inviting me to share some thoughts with you today on this awesome occasion. As an alumnus, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you and reflect on my journey with the hope of inspiring and encouraging each of you to continue to being a catalyst for change and growth. As you heard, I completed my doctorate here at Walden University, a milestone for which I am extremely and proud of. However, you did not hear, here we go, you did not hear the challenges I had to endure before walking across this stage. I see it in your faces. So did you, right? My journey has not been easy, but I'm grateful for every experience, both those I welcome and those that were tremendously uncomfortable. I was on my doctorate journey trying to fulfill all the things that I was trying to accomplish. See, I remember losing my job and my mom in the same week. Yeah. How do you bounce back from something like that? But rather succumb to the despair, I focus on my educational studies because I would not be denied my doctorate, which serves as the key pillar for my ultimate vision of leading a college and owning my own professional development and leadership coaching company. Yes. I suspect that each of you has a vision of how your educational accomplishments will help you achieve your dreams. What I admire is that you stayed focused regardless of your personal and academic challenges. For that, I say congratulations. Round of applause to yourselves. Yes, absolutely. Anything worth having requires resilience. I could stand here and provide you with some well-constructed definition of resilience. I could elaborate on the many examples that you probably would appreciate. But instead, I won't indulge you with that, because I'm standing in the presence of a resilient institution and a resilient people. You guys have done an amazing job to get to where you are today. I appreciate and acknowledge each one of you for what you have endured to show up as a graduate today. Often the path to greatness can be challenging and demanding. I would venture to say many of you had nights that were sprinkled with those big old water drops. I know it's just sinus, I get it, right? Frustration and moments where you wanted to give up and walk away, but you didn't. You didn't do it. You stayed the course. You did not allow your emotions to derail your commitment to advancing your intellectual vision. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? Always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you can ever imagine. Yes, you are. Today is your day, and the beginning of a new phase in this incredible journey. You're definitely on your way to greatness. I charge you with this. Yes, it comes with a charge. I charge you with this. Remember that you have been given much, therefore much is required of you. Walden has provided us with an opportunity to expand our learning so that we can demonstrate our educational knowledge as a tool to help shape the future. Remember that as a catalyst, you are destined to bring about positive change in the society that often appears fragmented as it relates to belonging and disjointed as it references community. Therefore, your responsibility is to utilize your intellectual excellence to foster and cultivate belonging and develop community. Today will benefit our family, friends, and a plethora of individuals whom we may not even know. Nevertheless, take the mantle of your learning and move the world in a direction that is meaningful and joyous. Have fun in this process. I am proud of each of you for persisting through your challenges to meet your educational goals of graduating. So here are the congratulations from me for the 2024 graduates. Round of applause once again for yourself. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the future.
You know, I'm thinking I might get a doctoral degree after that speech. Never gonna have too many, right? All right. We're so fortunate to have Dr. Douglas here with all of us today to lead the way for our alumni and soon-to-be alumni. Thank you, Dr. Douglas. And now, with no further ado, the moment you have all been waiting for. Walden graduates, it's my pleasure to ask Tony Freeman, Chair of the Walden University Board of Directors, to join me on stage for the conferral of your degrees. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Business Administration, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Healthcare Administration, Doctor of Human Services, Doctor of Information Technology, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Public Administration, Doctor of Public Health, Doctor of Psychology and Behavioral Health Leadership, and the Doctor of Social Work please rise or otherwise signify your presence? Ms. Freeman, on behalf of my esteemed colleagues on the faculty of Walden University, I have the pleasure of presenting to you these candidates who've completed all of their doctoral requirements.
Candidates, before I confer your degrees, I first want to introduce the newest member of our Board of Directors, Dr. Sean Joe, who is on faculty at Washington University in St. Louis. Welcome, Dr. Joe. Now, upon the authority vested in the Board of Directors of Walden University by the state of Minnesota, I confer upon you the doctoral degree to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Education Specialists, Master's, and Bachelor's degrees please rise or otherwise signify your presence? These include candidates for Education Specialists, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Master of Healthcare Administration, Master of Information Systems Management, Master of Philosophy, Master of Public Administration, Master of Public Health, Master of School Counseling, Master of Science, Master of Science in Nursing, and Master of Social Work, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work. If you're getting your master's or bachelor's degree, this means you, right? Ms. Freeman, on behalf of my esteemed colleagues on the faculty of Walden University, I have the pleasure of presenting to you these candidates who have completed all of their education specialist, master's, or bachelor's degree requirements.
Thank you so much. And master's and bachelor's candidates, before I confer your degrees, we look forward to the day that you're back here as a doctoral student yourself. Upon the authority vested in the Board of Directors of Walden University by the state of Minnesota, I confer upon you the degrees to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated. To commence this momentous occasion, let us first acknowledge the graduates from the College of Management and Human Potential. These graduates will be the last to be recognized and to cross the stage today. Like all of the graduates who will cross this stage beforehand, they worked hard to be here today. And their family and friends are here to share in this special moment with them. You can lend your support too by staying seated throughout our graduate ceremony. Every graduate is important to us, and honoring their accomplishments is why we are here today. In other words, don't leave before the ceremony is over, please. Thank you. All right. Before we ask our graduates to join me on stage, I'd like to mention that you'll see a few of them wearing a teal stole with the Walden University seal. This stole represents their special affiliation as employees of Walden and the Adtellum family. The presentation of the academic hood is a powerful and highly symbolic moment. Once a graduate has been hooded, they will hood the next graduate in a chain that connects everyone to each other in this celebratory moment. Once you have been hooded, you will take the place of the graduate who hooded you, and you will hood the next graduate. Once you have finished hooding the graduate behind you, you may cross the stage, collect your diploma cover, exit the stage, and return to your seat. You're like, wow, I got instructions. Yes, yes you do. All right, now let's begin individually recognizing our graduates. Will the education specialists, master's and bachelor's candidates please join me on stage for conferral of your degrees and to be recognized.
Lionel Mano Mano. Agnes Lawson. Esther Jeanbart. Amber Chanel Lawson. Cynthia Kadiri. Dianca Stone. Stella Odom. Emerencia Emba. Uchenna Ekwonye. Ugochekwu Ekwonye. Tolani Toyinbo. Patricia Schladweiler. This concludes the recognition for the master's and bachelor's candidates.
All right, awesome. Will the doctoral candidates please join me on stage to receive your academic hoods?
Tricia Jeffers. Dr. William E. Bird. Dr. Sierra Lachey Savage. Dr. Tina Olokunbo Onikoyi. Dr. Tanya Chanel Cleveland. Dr. Alicia Marie Jackson Franks. Dr. Joan Mbeng Bakia William. Dr. Miguel Soto Cordova. Dr. Pamela Denise Gardner. Dr. Danielle Lynette Young. Dr. Kimberly Giannini Bullendor. Dr. James Samuel Rothrock. Dr. Kenneth Ekekwe. Dr. Danielle Lorena Lee. Dr. Christopher Kenwan Kemp. Dr. Kofo Arola Lawal. Dr. Madeline Tinia Caldwell. Dr. Adwoa K. Bonnie Graves. Dr. Crystal Smith. Dr. Kafilat Oseni. Dr. Letitia Woods. Dr. Janelle Hamilton Brooks. Dr. Eric Ejem. Dr. Ronise Yvette Thompson. Dr. Kelly Ford Prout. Dr. Rachel Morrison.
Rachel!
Dr. Gail Denise Johnson. Dr. Ani Sekar Ba. Dr. Jennifer Buzelich. Dr. Bryce Timothy Yarbrough Wiley. Dr. Lonita Sharon Broom. Dr. Cliffine Reed. Dr. Gail Olivia Hudson. Dr. Yolanda Marie Anglin.
That's a lot of doctors. Where's my mom at, though?
Dr. Tamika Foreman.
You're being kidnapped. You're being kidnapped. You're being
Dr. Alicia Joan Pardo. Dr. Joselito Coquelia. Dr. Delarius Marquise Marshall. Dr. Melinda Michelle Bentley. Dr. Haley Kilcrease.
I knew it! I knew it!
Dr. Pamela Yvette Tucker. Dr. Valerie Leone Morgan.
Hey, my name is Morgan. Huh. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
Dr. Cheryl Maggie Boren. Dr. Sandra Greatheart. Dr. Kirsten Jacobs. Dr. Jennifer Denise Campbell McClellan.
These pictures are just so cool, though.
Dr. Sherry Clark. Dr. Julie Christine Wright.
You're coming with me. You're coming with me.
Dr. Moses Blancanaje Jackson. Dr. Tanya Washington Bostic. Dr. Amber Renee Hill.
Where's my mom at? Where's my mom at?
Dr. Deirdre Boodoo. Dr. Nancy King Wong.
Wong.
Dr. Tanisha Aishaya Clemens.
Look how happy she is.
Dr. Catherine Marie Lodzik. Dr. Hannah Ceballos. Dr. Jessica Main. Dr. Scott Norman Kearney. Dr. Mabry Duff. Dr. Christina Chittick. Dr. Neosi Brown. Dr. Denise Frelo. Dr. Jamari Fredenberg. Dr. Clinton Harris.
Bill Clinton.
Dr. Ruben Lubala Chiza.
Yo, let's go, Ruben. Minecraft story mode.
Dr. Ana Sarai Monterrey. Dr. Leah Mendoza. Dr. Carla Chantel Waller.
Amanda Waller.
Dr. Lee Ann Grandison. Dr. Brenda Gonzalez. Dr. Malia Shimkus. Dr. Sherry Brackett.
Get back down here.
Dr. Carla White. Dr. Christina Atler.
Adler.
Dr. Mary Ellen Mack Dickey.
What is it with my arm?
Dr. Catherine Patterson Sterling.
Catherine Halsey.
Dr. Joe Michael Barnett, Jr.
Get you. You.
Dr. Jose R. Cuyar. Dr. Jacqueline Johnson. Dr. Lisa Harris. Dr. Philip Thorson. Dr. Molly Rebecca Johnson. Dr. Elimene Mercier Black. Dr. Clarissa Tarsha Harris. Dr. Coltina Reynolds. Dr. Velma Bishop.
Velma? What? From Scooby-Doo?
Dr. Adeola James. Dr. Sylvia Chelimo. Dr. Jason Yerk. Dr. Lola Shaheen Mubarak Albenik Al-Kawari. Dr. Angelica Johnson. Dr. Mary Camper.
You hear that? Yeah!
Dr. Victoria Carol Gravini. Dr. Jennifer Kamer. Dr. Douglas Gaffney, Jr. Dr. Rachel A. Jenkins. Dr. Edward Hinton.
Dr. Edward Richtofen.
Dr. Tina Cherie Martin.
There's so many doctors today.
Dr. Vicky Roberson. Dr. Cheryl Monique Harding. Dr. Jennifer Tatiana Acosta.
You're so proud.
Dr. Jerry Donnell Elster. Dr. Bartholomew Abbasi Edem.
Bartholomew. That's a real black name.
Dr. Donella Lene
Is that a
Williams
black
Bowen.
name? I don't know. It's like a British name, right?
Dr. Bayo Masare. Dr. Virginia W. Kamau. Dr. Eric Coleman. Dr. Heidi Lubetkin. Dr. Jane Iwebo.
They happy for real, for real.
Dr. Cynthia Moore. Dr. Andrea Elise Myers Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Dr. Carol Griffiths. Dr. Caroline Elangwe Pufong. Dr. Natalia Ajebe. Dr. Ajay Ngong Wei. Dr. Christian Chukwuemeka Ofor.
That's a lot of cool doctors, but where's my mama?
Dr. Wendy So.
Wendy's! Yeah, we'll buy some Wendy's to burger quarter pounder, a quarter pounder with cheese, or whatever. Whatchamacallit.
Dr. Frank Uzoma.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Robin Belcher Howard.
Robin.
Dr. Kamaya Wilburn. Dr. Genevieve Raboya Cabuin. Dr. Diana Baker Collins. Dr. Francis Machi Uneanya. Dr. Dorothy Fotobong Aniengkeng. Dr. Chika Akaluso. Dr. Miriam Ambe.
I need someone different.
Dr. Teresa Yuzuku. Dr. Nkechi Nikki Ukwandu.
You ain't going nowhere, Rochelle. Rochelle.
Dr. Marie Tunis Blank.
New Rochelle. Rochelle.
Dr. Chinyelu Ude.
How many doctors is there?
Dr. Shem Kenyanya. Dr. Nicolene Orok. Dr. Martin Ofori Atta. Dr. Linda Arobike.
Yeah, girl, we did your dance on. I see you. I see you. Yes.
Dr. Giselle Fumba Mbianda.
Now, where's my mom?
Dr. Enjo Mildrate Sanjay Yokwan. Dr. Derek Sinju.
A Jew. I forgot what it was.
Dr. Obina Prince Okafor.
Yes, Arriba. Arriba! Yeah! Now, where's my mom? I want to scream so
Dr.
loud.
Scholastica Eke.
It makes me angry.
Dr. Marbi Entumaza. Dr. Santos Samuel Sunny. Dr. Branderly Maliwa.
Yeah, girl, do we a dance, do we a dance.
Dr. Oluwada Melade Ebuomwan. Dr. Jean Jeffrey Marcellus. Dr. Gloria Chidinma Nwachukwu.
Hallelujah!
Dr. Scholastica Ngozika Akanluigo. Dr. John Wanena Njoroge.
John 115.
Dr. Patricia White.
But she's black. She's not white. You're lying.
Dr. Omoseke Akenule. Dr. Precious I. Isene.
My precious. It's nice, you know. But where's my mom?
Dr. Geo Alexander Reindahl.
Yeah, that's nice, but where's my mom?
Dr. Ashley Yvette Simons. Dr. Melody Taylor.
This should even out the odds.
Dr. Leslie Gonzalez. Dr. Melissa Widener.
Where's my mom?
Dr. Barbara Clement Njoku.
Barbara Gordon.
Dr. Nora Haig. Dr. Cynthia Geringer.
A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Dr. Kimberly Ayo.
Hey, yo!
Dr. Grace Simmons.
Simmons!
Dr. Rena Vickery. Dr. Siona Johnson. Dr. Mahalia L. Jackson Butler.
Where is my mom?
Dr. Ebonolua Elizabeth Akinyemi. Dr. Victorine Chi.
Cheese.
Dr. Janet Mensa.
It's just a long time just to see one person. My mom. I
Dr.
don't see it.
Oluolu Fadero.
Where's my mom?
Dr. Razu Khan. Dr. Nina Carter. Dr. Quinshunda Lynette Kennedy. Dr. Abigail Alanise Cases Fuller. Dr. Chioma Onwakpa.
Oh my god! Yes, Grandma.
Dr. Sandrine Oledima Orji. Dr. Peggy Eileen Boyd. Dr. Louis Bolt. Dr. Nena Udoji. Dr. Enkeruka Emechete.
Where is she?
Dr. Nwamaka Ofor.
I'm gonna wait at. Oh, I have my headphones on so I hear her name.
Dr. Kathleen Rainey.
Catherine Halsey.
Dr. Misper Etondo. Dr. Wendy Michelle Patterson.
Wendy's again.
Dr. Elizabeth Ann Brown. Dr. Nina Villalobos. Dr. Carolee LaCour Workman.
Expedia helps you find the right time to book.
Dr. Michelle Medina Smuck.
Michelle Ball.
Dr. Marlene Powell Bryan. Dr. Barbara Barnhill. Dr. Cecilia Dapila. Dr. Rachel Epinyong. Dr. Chinwe Ngozi Okereke. Dr. Sandra Onyejiaka. Dr. Rhonda Gary Jackson. Dr. Peter Edward Cunius. Dr. Mitaran Funwi. Dr. Claret Ijeoma Onukogu. Dr. Modesta Vesander. Dr. Chimaobi Vera Eroegbu.
Heroic bud.
Dr. Sophia Atu Ndubueze. Dr. Andrew Ryan Vaz. Dr. Robert Michael Hugerheid, Jr. Dr. Howard Ray Simons, III. Dr. Arlena Kearse Lewis. Dr. Akinwale Obatayo. Dr. Janika Ejisimba. Dr. Collins Odongo. Dr. Maya Thuzar Win. Dr. Sharon Walker. Dr. Tracy D. Bryant. Dr. Jessica Vester. Dr. Kimberly D. Collins. Dr. Luis Guillermo de Jesus III Vega. Dr. Rachel Cole. Dr. Yonetu Desaling Malafea. Dr. Alonzo Pendleton. Dr. Dwayne Hendricks.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dr. Sharon Antoine Mills. Dr. Suvipuli Mayarata Quinn. Dr. Gary White. Dr. Ajiwe Eberachukwu Jacob. Dr. Tina Alfred Emayu. Dr. Matthew John Denker. Dr. James Johnston. Dr. Olatoye Oluwasui Itaniyi. Dr. Dania Antalya Thomas. Dr. Mufaya Nganzi. Dr. Uchenna Chinweuba. Dr. Lasherdo Harris. Dr. Marjorie McCants. Dr. Lisonia Kelly McCauley. Dr. Joseph Charles Blanchard. Dr. Kesia Balin. Dr. Melanie McDonald. Dr. Tiffany Yvonne Robinson.
Yeah! There she is! Yeah, baby! Let's go! Yeah! That's her! It's her! Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Mom!
Dr. Martin Lojura.
Yeah!
I know, I'm sorry, I just didn't have the name. Dr. Jessio Dane Bisput.